From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for the weekend of April 28th and 29th, 2018. Silver is trading at $16.53 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,324 per ounce. Zencash is trading at $41, and the average price of Bitcoin is $9,065. Antiwar.com reports President Trump said Friday that he is encouraged by the summit between North and South Korea. This added to his administration expressing high hopes about Trump's own upcoming meeting with North Korea's Kim Jong-un. The Friday meeting between Kim and South Korean President Moon Jae-in ended with the agreement to move towards denuclearization and a peace deal to end the Korean War. The Korean War started in 1950 and was never officially ended. While Trump has been cautious about the meeting with Kim, he has also praised the North Korean leader's recent diplomatic efforts. On Friday, Trump assured that he would not repeat the mistakes of past administrations in dealing with North Korea. Despite media reporting aimed at discouraging diplomacy with North Korea, President Trump has continued to advance the process towards talks. It is expected that the talks will take place in late May or early June. According to Trump, 5 locations are under consideration, as are 3 or 4 possible dates. That the two Koreas had their summit so successfully will only bolster the expectations for Trump to make a big deal in his own summit. This is likely to mean further pushback from media opponents of the talks who seek to portray them as doomed to failure. Zencash is an end-to-end encrypted system with zero-knowledge technology over which communications, data, or value can be securely transmitted and stored. With over 7,500 secure nodes, Zencash has one of the most distributed node systems of any cryptocurrency. Zencash is a platform for cryptocurrency and communications built by voluntarists for voluntarists, with the ideas of voluntary interaction being written into the white paper no less than half a dozen times. Learn more at zencash.com. That's zencash.com. UPI reports a passenger on board the Southwest Airlines flight that had an engine failure that killed one person last week sued the Dallas-based airline Friday for neglect, according to court documents. Lilia Chavez accused Southwest Airlines and CFM International, the maker of the engines installed on the Boeing 737, of negligence and willful, wanton, and outrageous conduct. The suit by Chavez is the first to be filed over Flight 1380, which made an emergency landing on April 17th in Philadelphia en route from New York City to Dallas. Investigators said a fan blade in one of the engines broke away from metal fatigue and debris struck the side of the plane, breaking one of the windows. One passenger was partially sucked out of the broken window, but other passengers were able to pull her back inside the aircraft. The woman, Jennifer Riordan, died from her injuries. Chavez said in her lawsuit she was sitting 3 seats behind the broken window and witnessed the horror as the woman was pulled out of the plane. She said the blast of air from the broken window caused debris to strike her and obstructed her breathing. For over 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. And as a Bitcoin-preferred business, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports adult film star Stormy Daniels' lawsuit against U.S. President Trump's personal lawyer, Michael Cohen, will be paused for 90 days. The federal judge in the case ordered on Friday, saying that Cohen's constitutional rights could be endangered if the lawsuit proceeds while he is under criminal investigation. District Judge James Otero wrote in the order, the court finds that there is a large potential factual overlap between the civil and criminal proceedings that would heavily implicate Mr. Cohen's Fifth Amendment rights, referring to the Constitution's protection against self-incrimination. Cohen has admitted to paying $130,000 to Stormy Daniels to secure her silence about having sex with Donald Trump, which he denies. Cohen said the payment was legal and Daniels has sued to end her non-disclosure agreement. Michael Avenatti, a lawyer for Stormy Daniels, promptly pledged to fight the stay, writing on Twitter he would file an immediate appeal to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit in California, which could ultimately lead to the Supreme Court weighing in. Otero wrote, whether or not an indictment is forthcoming, and the court thinks it is likely based on these facts alone, these unique circumstances counsel in favor of a stay. Daniels has argued that the lawsuit should proceed, with Cohen invoking the Fifth Amendment only for specific questions that might lead to self-incrimination. But Otero wrote that approach could lead Cohen to not answering any questions, rendering a deposition useless. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.